when your 7-year-old feels like they're not smart and struggles every day, and it impacts the entire family. Not only their self-esteem, but the way they interact with you, the way they interact with their siblings. Homework was a nightly battle, and your second grader can't complete a test when they can't read the questions on their own. And if the teacher has to read the questions, they're up at the front, they feel singled out, and it's a struggle.
Everything was working out really, really well until about second grade. About the first week of second grade is when the teacher called me and just asked me if Addison had done well in first grade. Been communicating with Mrs. Watkins and Miss Muller, about what other ways we can do. We made a 504 plan. They were pulling her out for testing and reading the book club, everything they could do. But finally, Miss Muller just pulled us aside and said, this is just not the right place for her. She's like, I just see her struggling. I see her losing her spirit. And
I started at Holy Trinity when I was in kindergarten, and then I was there until first grade. When I was in middle of first grade, I found out that I had dyslexia.
At the time, there was no Catholic school option for me. My parents had to make a difficult decision to enroll me in a different school where my brother and sister didn't go. Looking back, I wish I didn't have to leave my friends and community.
I've always felt very frustrated that we did not have here in the Archdiocese a Catholic alternative school for these students. Learning and attention issues are far more common than most people think. 1 in 5 children in the United States have learning and attention issues such as dyslexia and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, otherwise known as ADHD. Learning disabilities is the largest of the 13 disability categories covered under special education law. While many parish schools have invested in learning coordinators and other professionals to help those students who need some assistance, for the students who need more intensive help, there has not been a Catholic educational answer. In 2017, Holy Trinity was approached and offered an opportunity to help remedy this situation. The Clifton Center, a long-standing facility with deep ties to the Louisville arts community and the church, had become available. It was becoming clear that now was the time to enhance the Catholic education options for every child in the Archdiocese. This facility will provide the Archdiocese with a facility to serve the educational needs of more students. Additionally, the theater space within the facility will become a full-fledged theater experience available to all parish school students throughout the Archdiocese.
A huge benefit of the Clifton campus is this amazing theater. It gives us the opportunity to help every child through the performing arts find their voice, gain confidence and self-worth, and that translates directly into the classroom. Over 200 students participated last year in musical theater. I saw students transformed. I saw them gain self-confidence and self-worth. I saw them find their voice. And not only did that translate directly into the classroom for them, but it also helped them engage with their peers socially. One of our goals here at Holy Trinity with this magnificent space is to continue the legacy of this theater. This has been offering a performing arts venue since 1929, and we hope to continue that and to be a supporter in the Louisville community at large.
I believe the Holy Trinity Clifton campus is important for the children to be able to learn in the best way possible. I go to each one of the classrooms here at Holy Trinity and I ask, who is smart in this classroom? And I expect everyone to raise their hand. The challenge sometimes is not that people are not smart, is how do we get that intellect, that ability out of them? And this school is going to help us expand our access to students and families that have learning challenges in their child. And so to give the assistance that is needed so that just like everybody else in that classroom who raises their hands, that child is smart. That child is loved, that child is cared for, and I love when she or he raises the hand and with a big smile on it.
In working with Holy Trinity at the Clifton campus, that's going to allow us and other schools and parishes to serve students that we're not currently able to serve in our Catholic schools. And we're very excited about that because it allows our families an opportunity to have their children in a Catholic school, to have their learning needs met so that they can achieve and become all that God intends them to be, as well as being able to do that within a Catholic school environment. And that's very important to us.
Initially we didn't want to leave Holy Trinity, but, we felt it was the best thing for us. If we had the opportunity to say, hey, you're still in the Holy Trinity community, but we're just going to shift you to the Clifton campus, that would have been a no-brainer for us. I mean, we would have just, flipped the switch and said, okay, let's do it, and knowing that he needed, that specialized individual attention.
Particularly in this community, to kind of stand up and for those families and those kids, I think it's a big deal. Many people come to the foundation and say, hey, I've got 3 kids. One's in a private school for his learning difference and the other 2 are at Our Lady of Lourdes, for example. Is there any way you can help us? And at this point, we really can't. To bring all of those kids together in a Catholic school, whether it's at Lourdes or Holy Spirit or otherwise, to this new learning difference school would be awesome.
I think those of us that have been blessed need to pass those blessings on to some of those that are not, don't have the wherewithal to experience that.
Hi, I'm Archbishop Joseph Kurtz, and I'm pleased to talk to you about an exciting possibility that I hope you will both promote and consider for financial support. The Archdiocese of Louisville has been working on a plan for Catholic schools that include helping those students that have a language-based learning difference. These families and these students will have an opportunity to participate in Catholic school through a special program that will be offered by Holy Trinity Elementary School, and this new program will begin in the school year 2019-2020. I hope that you will consider learning more about this opportunity and will be a support. This is a wonderful way in which we can help students and families with a strong Catholic education. I thank you for promoting and for supporting this great venture.